effects here. Another stream. We're doing the AM one today. This is for all my peeps in the UK and in a different time zone. I want to stop by and maybe win something. Get a Gen 3 egg. If we get 6 participants or more, sorry. Yeah, we'll do a Gen 3 marbles participation. So today I want to discuss about some upgrades that I went through. We'll get into that in a few minutes here. Starting soon. Alright, so I'm going to get started over here. A little widescreen. Basically, I'm talking about doing some queen upgrades. I had my main queen on a confused, and I had another active queen that I was testing out. So when I went to upgrade my non-active queen, I didn't get the pop-up that the mood would change, and I went ahead and did it. So my main queen was confused, the mood changed, and I lost that mood. So I just did a support ticket. They said obviously yes, there is no alert on the active. There is an alert on the active queen. There isn't for the non-active. Hopefully they'll implement that so no other user has to go through what I went through. They won't be able to change my mood back. So I went ahead and paid for an upgrade today with one of the generous community members. It was a good deal, so I did 3 upgrades, and unfortunately it was weird that it didn't do a mood change to the second upgrade. It was still curious twice, and then it landed to excitement, and then it landed back on curious, so I didn't get what I was looking for. I was trying to get it back to confused, so that was a waste. Probably try to sell it because I definitely don't have any curious bees, that's for sure. Yeah, what's up, buddy? Thanks for stopping by, everybody. Yeah. So I'm going through that queen sadness right now, where I lost my main queen, unfortunately. And yeah, hopefully nobody has to go through that. I'll get over to my hive here. Let's see what's going on here. So now I'm using this one, my backup queen, that's happy. I only have 42 happy bees that I use when I had over 110, I think, 110? I don't know, something like that, for my confused colony. So, you know, that's unfortunate, but we'll get through this. I'll get another confused queen here somehow. I do have a really cool queen. Let's check these out real quick. Hopefully I can get this one to land on confused when I upgrade. Let's see what we're working with here. Yeah, so like I said, I did this upgrade this morning, I think. Yeah. No, this one's curious too. Like, I have too many curious now. It's ridiculous. I have to stake that. I just got it back, so let me go ahead and do that. I have a screen for that, I believe. Chrome. Yeah, there we go. So, let's get over to the staking department. Oops, unstaked. I can't believe that my luck. I literally... Yeah, you want to buy it? She's for sale. My luck, I tried to get my queen back to confused, and all I did was got more curious queens, which is odd because when I sent it over for upgrades, it was curious. The first upgrade they didn't change the mood when it should have. Then it went to excited. Then it went back to curious. I'm literally confused. That's what I should be, the confused bee, which I am right now. So, yeah. I didn't get lucky there. The stats are good, though, so anybody's looking for a... What is this? Yeah, this is the curious. Yeah, curious. Upgraded today. Yeah, that's what it is. You don't have a queen yet? Well, maybe we can work something out. You can do a payment plan or something. If you need one of my queens, I'll give you a good deal. So, check out my hive if you want to look at some of those queens. I do have a Gen 2 queen. Let's just look at that one. This one's actually a beast, and I still got some upgrades to do on it. I got one more. Let me get over there. Sorry, to Honeyland. So yeah, this one's a beast. We're going to try to sell this one. I got one more upgrade. We got 275 on the attack and defense, zone 7 endurance. Just a nice looking bee. I wish this was a Gen 1. I might even, if this lands on confused, I'll see what the boosting does. I may use this as an interim until I get a Gen 1 queen. But that's literally if it lands on confused on the next upgrade, which who knows, I don't think I'll be that lucky. Anyways, the raffle ticket thing's been a nightmare for me. I've spent a lot on this. I haven't won anything. I know that's, it's participation luck. I can see the participation's gone down in the past couple days, so it may be a little better chances to win in the back part of this. Yeah, nice. Yeah, confused is a way to go. I'm confused today. And yeah, I think I'll buy a couple tickets. I've reduced my purchase amount. I was buying 30 a day. I spent 3,000 or 4,000 HXD. It's over $100, maybe 150 bucks. With no outcome, one winner or one person has won over 3 times. I told myself if that person wins a 4th, I'm not going to do any more raffles. I'd rather just save the HXD that I make because I can average from 650 to. We're all confused. And we got the confused gang. That's good. I'm trying to, maximize my HXD so that I can buy the land in the VIP pass because I can literally harvest on a max, on a high, about 1,000 HXD a day around there, and on a low, 750 to 850. So, a couple days, 2 weeks, I can have at least one land. And I think it's going to be important to keep all the HXD we can, especially when they start onboarding the next 10,000 users to 25,000 users. The price of HXD will go up just from transactional use. So let's start to stake it and get it and harvest and hunt and whatever. Just keep it in your wallet and try to buy things with your other cash, honestly. I think you'll be disappointed if you don't. That's what I'm going to start doing again. I had over 10,000 more than that. I had 30,000 HXD from 1 month of harvesting. So I'm going to do that for the next 2 months, I think, so that I can go into December with 60,000 plus HXD and see if we can make some cashish. That'll be nice. So that said, I don't have really much with my tasks because I do my tasks for the evening stream and it resets. So I don't think it reset. Well, did it? Yeah, I guess it did. So I go through my dailies here. Easy peasy stuff. If we get, like I said, 6 people to join, I will do a giveaway for a Gen 3 egg. We use marbles. It's participation based. You have to be on Twitch. The more people, the merrier. I know it sucks if we don't get to give one away, but I'm trying different times now to see if we get some more users. I've posted in the general feed over there. There's another way I can stream this too, and I'm going to try to test it before I do it. But there's a game stream inside of Discord that I need to further test. Because the other day I tried it and it started echoing really bad, so I need to figure out which, this can get confusing on my setup, but I need to figure out which channels to turn off and which channels to turn on. Yeah, so we'll work on that next. I just do the hive decoration, you know my style. I don't care what it is, as long as it's something I can pay and just get the XP for. It's fine. That's probably why I don't have many dollars. Everybody else has 300K and stuff. I do not. I keep my hive the same. I change it, probably every once a week or every 2 weeks, and then keep it like that to match the queen. I didn't really change it for this one because it was matching my last queen. And then I rinse and repeat on my tasks, which I hope everyone's doing. This is the most important thing until you max out. Nothing else is important. Honestly, because if you can't send out a lot of bees, if you can't do all these different things, then, like leveling up so that you can go to more lands and occupy more lands, then you're not going to maximize your profits. And, this is a game, but honestly, it's also a passive income for most of us. That's why we do this, because we love gaming and we like to make a passive income. And hopefully it can be going more than that. If our hives get big enough, we'll have assets that we can sell. And you know how that goes. Axie Infinity did well until they had a ecosystem problem. Star Atlas, I'm part of that. They seem to have money behind them. We got Genopets, we've got Steppen, we've got a couple other ones that I suggest you guys get on board with early if you can afford to. Some of those programs have scholarships. I know Geniopets does and stuff like that. That's just easy free money. I do all 4 of those. So yeah, all right. So we got an endurance 150. I have some endurance shards I've been collecting. So what I've been doing is I'll do a fusion test right now. I'll show you what I do with my fusion. But I do anything under 155 in fusion and try to get a Gen 1 egg. I'll take the loss right now. If there's a little loss, I've done probably, I don't know, 30, 40 bees so far. Today's the last day, so we're going to take advantage of that here in a minute. This one's not bad. I can upgrade him to get into zone 5. So, like I said, I go through my dailies. And this is how I spend all my HXD at this point. I don't go and breed 10 times a day. I did that in the beginning, and it was just a waste of money. Not a waste, honestly. It wasn't a waste, but I wish I would have put it more into doing the XP first. I think it's important. So I maxed out, excuse me, I maxed out all my Gen 1 or Gen 3 queens, as you can see. I went through and just maxed them all out because I'll use those for the Queen Council once they figure that out. So I don't think I have any. Let's just check. Oh, I do. I have 1 left. Okay, cool. So I'm going to use this. This is just for upgrading purposes for XP. I don't really look at it. I do every time use a Gen 1 if I can, because now I can fusion for 1. I can buy 1 cheap. I just think it's a better outcome on the breeding. So I always use a Gen 1 bee for breeding. And then it doesn't matter which one I'm using for the queen, and we'll see what happens. I go to my next one. I don't really look at looks or anything else. It's 30 HXD for the transaction. We know we got to pay the system. Yeah, I'll see if I can do something like that on my fusion. I don't really look at what zones they can go to. I do the endurance. So if it's all below that, I fuse 3 of them together and the outcome. Now I've had some bad luck. Out of all the ones I did, I'd say 2 out of the 10 did not increase to where it would go to zone 5, what I was looking for. So it is still a luck thing when you get a Gen 1B. You're not guaranteed to get a higher endurance or anything like that. It's not calculating the 3 that you put together and giving you a better B. It has nothing to do with that either. You're literally just getting a Gen 1 egg, and what you get is what you get. So yeah, here's a good one. So like I said, you know, I used the Gen 3 queen here and literally the Gen 1 B male. And I get better luck like this, honestly, than I do from the fusion, I guess. So that may be a method that you can go with. Get some cheap Gen 3 queens and get some Gen 1 Bs and start breeding. And look, you might have better luck instead of the fusion. I don't know what that would cost, you know, honestly. So I'd have to look at the cost factor on that. But yeah, I like this. And he's a cool looking bee too, so he's a keeper. Unless somebody wants to trade, you know I trade for anything confused or happy. So bring it my way and we'll do something. On to the next. Got my XP there. I just keep going through the list. That's my favorite part, honestly. And we're going to do some VIP upgrades to show you how that's done, how I do that daily. I do 1,000 a day. It's super easy. I hunt for shields and I hunt for sonars because they're the easiest ones to get and to get that VIP up, because it's important to get to level 10, which is a very hard to get to because it's I think it's 100,000 or 1,000,000 points you got to get. Something ridiculous. But once you get there, you're obviously get to pull money out of here with a 10% tax instead of it being a 20%, 16, 14, you know, 10%. And then hopefully they might change that to where, you know, when we get more users on board, I think that's even going to go down. They'll probably open up some more levels on there and bring it down to, you know, 2%, hopefully 5%, something like that. So defending my hive happens automatically. I don't really raid, but since I haven't started, you know, here's an easy one. I always take these just to get the points. I don't even have to think about it. Someone's not putting their shields up. You got to put your shields up. You got to have a defense. One of those 2 options have to happen. Like I said, my shit's all across the boards right now because I had a whole setup for Confuse that I'm not using. Yeah, you got to worry about that too. You know, it's a little confusing, some of the rules. And, you know, I'm going to go over that too. Like I said, with the queen upgrade, if you have an active queen and you go to upgrade her, you'll get the warning sign that says, you know, you're upgrading your queen, the mood will change. And, you know, when your queen is not active and you go to upgrade it, beware, you will not get the warning sign. You'll get the upgrade symbol with the HXD and your mood will change. So I actually got 5 on this. It's pretty good for not defending your hive. I get the points. And unless there's another one there, then I just kind of leave the rating thing for now. I go back to my points board, and then you see I've got everything collected here. Let's go up. 4, log in 5 times. That'll happen automatically. And I'll just claim the weekly here. And claim the daily. Oh, that was a lot. And then I think, let's go up to my... That seems like a lot for a Mythic Queen upgrade. I'll show you exactly what I got 3 legendary upgrades for 1080 HXD plus the fee. So do the math. That's about 350 HXD per legendary. So that's almost triple. That's almost double. I don't think that's a good deal. I think a little less than that would be an okay deal. Like I said, I did 350 per Queen legendary upgrade. 350 HXD with the fee. So 1080 for 3 Queen upgrades. And, you know, I can give you some names of guys that are willing, they hate, you know what? Moonster, Mooster, hit him up. He's got a mythic that he's willing to upgrade with or sell for an upgrade. And he's very, you know, his prices are perfect. He's willing to lower, raise. Like I would offer him a little less than that. Maybe, let's see, 350, maybe 650, something like that, 700, something like that. He'll probably take the deal. And then you could also go to Hold Some Crypto. I've done a lot of trades with him. Yeah, so those 2 guys, hit them up. They always have Queen upgrades. I can ping them for you if you'd like. All right, so we're still at 3 users live. Won't be able to do that giveaway yet. Once we get to 6, I stop everything. We go do a giveaway, not a problem. So if you got any friends, you got anybody in these streams anywhere, bring them in. Let's get this thing started. Back to this. Let's go to Fusion, I guess, since we're done with my upgrades. I had started, you know, I start early. I'm an early bird, so I get up at 4 a.m. Eastern Standard. I'm in Florida, United States. I usually, you know, work all day long, and then I do a stream in the evenings on Monday, Wednesday, Friday, in the mornings on Tuesdays and Thursdays. And then I'm going to do a stream on Saturday or Sunday that'll be just to be determined. I'll just put something in the chat when I'm available, and if people are there, they can stop by. Hopefully we're going to get a role for the streaming so that once I go live that you guys can get pinged through Discord so that we can start to get more interest in this and get some more people, because the more people, the more prizes I can give away, the more stuff that Honeyland will give me to give away. As always, we can go to the swag store. I got a code that my streamers can use. So that's swag.honey.land. Again, that's swag.honey.land. And you use the code BOOM20 for 20% off anything in the store. Doesn't matter what it is. So I suggest you go over and get something in there. I bought some extra stuff for my girlfriend and whatnot. A couple hats and stuff. So nice to save whenever we can. Not a bad little pull here. This is just from this morning. I haven't even sent out but twice today so far. I think. Oh, I got 2 I can do. Not too bad. We'll take it. I'm going to do a fusion, and then I think I'll wrap this up and make this a quick one today. It doesn't seem like we have that many people. But yeah, if there's anything you guys want to go over, if it's not, Honeyland related, I am a senior multimedia designer. I can help in anything like that. I also do trading of crypto on Radium and things of that nature. I'm good with meme coins, all that kind of good stuff. So if you ever want to talk about any of that, Degen Traders is a good place to go to. So I like that site. Let me see. It's birdeye.so. We use that a lot. Anywho, let me go over to the Fusion again here and see if we can. I've been using the Fusion on, actually, let's do that. I'm going to use the Fusion on the browser because of the fact that it is easier, I guess, to do in here. So Fusion's really nice in here. It's pretty fluid. Oh, I guess I had something set up. I know it's a little, let me see if I can zoom in here. It's probably a little, there we go. I had something set up, so we'll just retry and see if it'll pull this transaction for me for a Fusion. I got my code right. There we go. This might work. Let's see. I'm sure it will. Take my money. Took my 50 HXD. So we'll see. And then I'll do one more where we can see what stats I'm choosing and whatnot. And then hatch the egg live and all that fun stuff. So we'll see what happens here. All right, we got the egg now. Happens pretty quick. Good system. Okay, so there's a Gen 1 1650. Take a little shot of that. Okay, start a new fusion, add, and then I think it's going to keep my filters from before. Now it didn't. So what I do is I put in all the stuff that I want to, and it could show me all my bees except for the ones that I'm actually collecting, so that it won't put those in there. Oops, I kept that. And then down here, I take this minimum, and it doesn't really matter. I bring the max down to about 155. That's fine. And then anything that falls in this category here should be able to upgrade. We're all fused together. I kind of hover over these to make sure. It's 144. It's not a horrible bee. Frustrated. 144. Let's see. Curious. Should probably keep the curious now. Sad. Like this one I'll add. What are you doing here? No specialty, 145. You know what? I'll add it because it has no specialty. Things like that, I get rid of. Board, mood, seaside, 127 endurance. I don't know why this is not in order. This should be in order from the lowest to the highest, but hey, whatever. That's why you got to check. Right. And then we got one more here. Yeah, that's cool. I hope so. We'll get some more people. I'll continue to do the stream at this time. It's not a problem for me. I'd rather earlier, honestly. I'm an early bird, so. What we got here? 127 seaside. You know what? Let's just throw this guy in here. All right, so let's go over it again. We've got a 132 endurance. We've got a 145 endurance. We've got a 127. I think I'm going to replace this one. Let's try to find something lower. Bring that down, maybe. See what happens. I should be putting it in order, which I don't know why it's not. But, yeah. All right. Give me something low. 139 desert. 133 seaside. Any, I could probably, here we go. That's a 145 though. Put this one in here. So again, we're going with a 132, 139, and a 127. I'm gonna fuse it. Let's see what happens. I hear you. Yeah, we get to work from home. That's a good thing. I wish most people did. I had trust me, I put in my 15, 20 years behind a cubicle. I worked for many corporations, media companies, whatnot. So I had to be there at 9 and didn't get to leave till 6 or 7. All right, so we have again here, 165090. Why does that seem like that's the same number as the last one? It is the same number as the last one. See, that's why I take screenshots. So that's odd. Hopefully, I don't know what happened there. Hopefully I got 2 eggs and not just 1. So let's go over to the hive mind here. Check my transactions. See what's up. That's just getting that stuff. It shows my burns. Go to staking. See what we have in the egg department. Hopefully. Might take a few minutes. Let's see. Aha. So I think the numbering was wrong on that, unless 0 days, 0 days. I don't know. Is there a born on date? Let's see. Oh yeah, because I have a bunch here. Guess it didn't stake all my eggs before. Okay. Well, this is fun. We know it's this one, so one of them is this one, so it's probably these two. The numbering just got messed up in the hive mind, so I'm going to go ahead and bulk select here and get all these eggs in my hive. And then what we'll do is, since we know the last two, we'll do 165094 and 165090 on the hatching process in a second. Let's see how well we did. Feeling good today. Maybe I get lucky and get some confused bees back with some high endurance. That's what I'm going for. Endurance. And then later on, I will start to focus on the attack and defensive squads for PvP. But right now, it's all about making the honey for me. That's it. Make that honey. All right, so we're good here. We'll go over to the hatching machine. We're going to refresh this page. Make sure you're connected with the same wallet, obviously. I got to do some harvesting today. I'm down to 312 HXD I've been spending. And yeah, so 5029, the 94, here's the 594, and then the 9 zeros here. So we'll go with this one first. Yeah, I'm sure. See, I didn't even see a fee there. Sometimes you get a fee on the game. I don't know if they're taking a fee here. They probably are, but I haven't seen it. It should pop up and say 15 HXD fee, but yeah. Some notes I'll put into the beta, you know, since I'm a content creator, I see more of these things now that I look at it all the time. Okay, so this is not bad. I'm liking this. We're in the 200s. He's got them crazy eyes. He's angry. He looks pretty happy. He's got the bling teeth. I love that asset. Or that trait, I should say. Sorry. What else do we got here? Endurance at 180. So this is a good example of, you know, trading in 3 and getting a nicer bee. I mean, this is literally what it's about. I'm happy with this. So 7 p.m. Cool. So I got you after work, Zion. Time to relax. Crack open a beer. We'll start doing some of those streams. I think I might do like a happy hour on the weekend so that we can all have some cocktails together or something. I like my margaritas. I did Taco Tuesday yesterday. A couple margaritas with my girl. I love doing cooking. So if we ever get to meet in person, I'll cook it up for everybody. Anyways, that was a good one. Let's move to the next one, 5090, and let's see how this will see if we get 2 in a row. I think that other Gen 1 is from a fusion I did yesterday. I didn't even crack open, so you know what? We'll just crack it open now. Why not? Give it some more time, hit some more people up in the stream over here in Honeyland. See if there's anybody. You know, it's pretty slow in the general chat right now. Fabiano's waiting for LO Beans today. Oh, he says that's later. That's 4 o'clock. All right, here's decent, I think. I don't know about the endurance, but oh, I got lucky with the endurance. Look at that, 205. Satisfied. I am satisfied with that one, thank you. So another good upgrade that just proves that this system works. You know, 3, I don't think it's going to be worth it, honestly, going into the 4, guys. 4 Bs for a 50, you know, 4 Bs, that's $10 a bee in my book. 15, you know, some of these can be worth $15. That'd be 30, that'd be $60 trade right there. And, you know, I don't think it's going to be worth the 4, honestly. So this will be where I stop today. I might do a couple more fusions, but after that, I think I'll be done with the fusion process unless they lower the price of the HXD or they just keep it at 3 moving forward. I think it's not worth 4. So give me your thoughts on that, and I can send that feedback to the gents in charge. I'm gonna do one more. This is from yesterday's fusion. Let's see if I get 3 decent bees here. That'll bring my total of 15 new Gen 1s for, I think, total. Well, let's do the math. 3, 6, 9, 12. Probably 30 plus bees I had to trade out. So I don't know. Hopefully it's worth it. I don't think they're in the business of screwing us, so they probably did the math. And the math always comes out right, you know. I like the Fibonacci effect. So, all right. So this one here, look, here's an example that every 3rd one you're going to get, maybe every 4th one might not be as great. And here's that example. So this is a calm bee. It's 147 endurance. And yeah, so not great. Not horrible, but not great. And that's the conclusion of that. So I'm going to go back over to Honeyland here. And yeah, I think that'll be it for today. If you guys have any other questions, let me know real quick. If not, I will see you tomorrow at 5:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll put the time in Discord so it updates in your time zone. And I believe that's it. The PvP I told you I don't do. Bonus, I can actually do a bonus spin here. I think I've got a couple of these. I'll just finish this out. And yeah, thanks for stopping by today. I'll be doing something this weekend, I think, for something a little more extravagant. Stay tuned for that. Might be a queen. Who knows? If I get enough people. And yeah, we'll try to give away some queen stuff. Because I got a lot of assets, honestly. I've been doing this for a while. I've been here since the start. I'm not going anywhere. I hunt and harvest all day long, over 14 hours a day. So I'm in it to win it. And we'll see where it goes from there. Thanks for stopping by, guys. I'm going to go ahead to the pause screen and end this stream today. All right, zub zub.